Hello, welcome to the Women's Cricket Watch Along. Yes, you are in the right place. So, welcome. I'm Melissa Kay. I am a women's cricket fan who loves everything about the game. I've got a background in cricket coaching, ECB coach developer, so helping people learn how to coach others. I'm also a qualified umpire and generally just a women's cricket fan. And today I'm going to be doing a watch along for the ICC Women's T20 World Cup game, England versus Sri Lanka. And this World Cup is here in England. So, really proud and special moment for me from somebody who lives in England, specifically Manchester. And we've got a double header tomorrow, which is Scotland versus Ireland. And we've got South Africa playing tomorrow as well. So lots going on. So whether you are a lifelong cricket supporter or you're discovering the women's game for the very first time, you are very welcome here. Tonight is a big occasion because we've got the World Cup and we are having England versus Sri Lanka. So over the next few weeks, we have got some experience, some highs, some lows. We're going to have a lot of drama. There's going to be some surprises and hopefully some unforgettable cricket along the way. Every tournament brings new fans. And if that's you tonight, don't worry if you don't know all the rules. We don't call them rules, we actually call them laws. First facts of the night. And any of the players, we will obviously go through that as we're watching along. So you can ask questions in the chat, you can share your thoughts, join in the conversation. This community is for everyone, whether you have watched cricket before or you haven't. So wherever you're watching from, can you pop yourself where you are in the world in the chat box and who you are supporting tonight, and maybe even let me know who's going to win the trophy at the end of the day. So grab yourself a drink. Mine is a brew. For those of you who are not from the UK, that is a cup of tea. Normally that's with hot water, and we like to add a bit of milk, no sugar in my instance. There are other drinks available, so please go and grab yourself something to drink and enjoy tonight, what promises to be a fantastic Women's T20 World Cup fixture. So this is the Women's Cricket Watch Along. It's for real fans, for real chat, and people who just love cricket. So go and get yourself a drink, just like me. I've got a grumpy mug today. Other cups are available as well. So before we get stuck into the action tonight, it is worth taking a moment to appreciate how far this tournament has come. It first began the T20 World Cup back in 2009, and England lifted the title for the first time. Since then, it's grown to become one of the biggest stages in women's cricket, and it's helped transform the women's game into the global spectacle that it is now. So the years we've seen some fantastic performances, most notably from the Aussies, the Australians. They've had some really serious wins over the years, and we've had some breakout moments though from India, South Africa, and West Indies. And each tournament has added new stars, new rivalries, and history to the game. And tonight we're going to capture another. So England versus Sri Lanka head to head. England have actually won 10 out of the 12. Sri Lanka have won the remaining 2. But the games have actually been a lot closer than people think. If you actually watch those matches back, Sri Lanka have definitely gotten stronger in the batting department, and they have really worked hard with their spinners to control the middle part of the game. And hopefully, obviously being an England fan, not too much hopefully, we're going to watch the Sri Lankan women use that spin pressure to dry up the runs and make it really challenging for England to score. And that's going to be one of their main weapons tonight to actually try and get a result against England. Obviously, Sri Lanka have had some good results in the past, but not one of the stronger nations. They're actually 7th out of 12th in terms of the rankings, and are not tournament favourites. So a lot of people are expecting an England win tonight, but I can tell you right now, Sri Lanka are going to make things very, very difficult. And if their captain has anything to say about it, and if she scores a lot of runs, England are going to find it very tricky tonight at Edgbaston, which is in Birmingham, England tonight. So, yes, on paper, England are expected to win, but don't be surprised if Sri Lanka decide to try and spoil the party, because at the end of the day, they want to win too. And they do have players who can hurt England if England are not careful. So let's go and have a bit of a deeper dive into the players and the starting 11 before we actually start watching the game. So please don't forget, put your name in the chat, tell me where you're from, and start asking some questions, because, you know, I like to talk and chat at the same time. So just as a recap, for those who've just joined us, you won't see any footage because of copyright. If you are in England and you're lucky enough to have Sky Sports, you can watch it live on Sky Sports. If you are in Sri Lanka, the ICC website will be able to direct you as to where you can watch it live. And if unfortunately you are not able to watch it live or on radio, you can just watch along with me, and I will keep you up to date with the score and what's happening and as we go along. So come and join me. Don't forget your drink, and let's talk about the lineups, because some interesting choices, I think, by England. So let's get started.